Hiya, and thank you so much for taking the time to actually watch my video. If you've seen any of my other videos, you'll know that my channel is really aimed at helping people like myself, working class, helping people, if you like, move their lives in the right direction, if you like. Um, this video is going to be really about asking the question as to, is your situation standing still, and why is it standing still? um what I'm going to try and do is give you some tips as to what you should perhaps do to try and, if you like, move your life forward in the right direction. um Different people have obviously different problems in their life. Generally finance, relationships, housing. There's so many different, obviously, problems that people have to face that, if you like, the what I call the working classes or the lower classes have to face. If you're fortunate and you're rich and you've got loads of money, then I'm guessing you're probably not watching this video anyway. Yeah, this video is aimed at people like me who've perhaps got a bit of money, but we're always having to try and move on and move forward, and sometimes it's very difficult. Um, Really, if for your life to move forward and prosper, you need to initially look at what you've got. What I would do if I was you, I would look at what I've got, what my if you like, assets are, what I've actually got, and if you like, um, before you start running off with the idea that you're doing so bad, perhaps look at your situation and think, are you doing as bad as what you think? Because sometimes, I know myself, sometimes I kind of like dig myself out when I'm really okay anyway. Sometimes it's just the person. It might just be you. It might be the fact that you might be the sort of person that's just not content and you've always got to do more. Now, let's assume that you are this person, and you wanna, like me, you want to improve, you want to move forward, you want to take your family forward. The first thing you need to do is, like I say, look at what you've got. Look at what assets you've got, what your property situation is. And to me, that's the first thing you have to get. You have to, if you like, get settled. You have to basically make sure that you've got, if you like, a good base, almost like a building, a foundation to work from. Then what I would do is, I'm assuming that this moving forward like is money, because I know with me, money is, if your money can move forward, then all other aspects of your life can generally move forward as well. So, with your money, look at what money you're earning, look at what money you're spending, and if you've seen it at my other video, I talk about direct debits and money going out of your account. Go through your bank with a fine tooth comb to see whether there's things that you can just get rid of. Yeah, is there something that you've subscribed for, you've signed up for, that's going out of your bank and you've probably even forgotten about it? Get rid of all unnecessary things that are going out of your bank. Um, Also look at the money that perhaps, look at your monthly outgoings. Yeah, now it might be that you've got debts that are going out of your bank. You might have something, £100 for this, £50 for that, something for something else. You might have credit cards. Now, if you've got credit cards and you're paying like, 21%, 24% APR on these silly rates, this is where your money's going. Yeah. Now, I can tell you that that's where your money's going because this was where my money was going. Right? I fell into the trap. 35, 40 years old. I'm 50 now. I had cards for this and cards for that, and in the end, I got to the stage where I was just literally using cards, and I was earning good money. And um, it's all about having control. Yeah, your life. You've got to get control on your money. So again, look at what money you're laying out, where your money's going. If you're laying out so much money on one card, so much money on something else, and then you're putting money, for something for another debt, look to see, even if it means bringing up some of these um, debt consolidation companies. And I'm not an agent for any of these people. I'm just advising you. Look to see where you can perhaps. It might be that you get all your debts together and you put them into one easier monthly payment, right? And you might do it over 4 or 5 years, and it takes this problem away. Because but I know with me, when that money problem goes away, when you're not worrying about money, then you can focus on other things. Yeah. So many people, they're panicking because they're thinking about how they're going to pay the next bill, that they cannot give themselves time to think about their relationship, to think about how they can move on better in a different area, because they're being held back by this nagging money problem. So that's what I would do. In fact, that's what I've done. I basically, it might be that you remortgage. Yeah, now be very careful doing this. But let's say you've got you might have a 60, 70,000 pound mortgage and you owe 10 grand on credit cards. Well, it would be very wise to remortgage and pay off them cards and then cut them cards up to give yourself more breathing space. Now, obviously, if you pay that money off over the period of your mortgage, you're going to pay back more. But that's life. Sometimes it's worth doing that if it's going to give you peace of mind. So I'm not going to art on too much about the finances, but this is something that you need to address. If you've got a problem with money, go and source these people that help with your money problems. These people, some of them they can work on your behalf, and they can get some of these debts even wiped off. Yeah, so it's really worth doing that. You're going to take a lot of worry off yourself, and if you've got a wife like mine, you're going to take a lot of worry off your wife as well. And that's obviously a good thing. This is going to help your relationship. Um, and then, if you like, look at your home, right? What can you do in your home? It might seem obvious. You're probably saying, "Oh, this is obvious, mate." It might seem obvious, but are you doing it? What can you do in your home to make your home nicer for your family? What can you do to make your environment when you come in from work and your wife comes in from work? What can you do to make that environment nicer? You know, clean up, washing up, making sure the house is tidy, sorting the kitchen out. Silly little things that are going to help your whole household move forward. Is your house nicely decorated? These sort of things. It's all going to make you feel better, and it's also going to give you a sense of achievement, because a lot of people who if you like, are standing still, they've got no path. You need to have a path. You need to have a destination, and you need to head towards it. Otherwise, you are standing still. The last thing I'm going to cover um, is basically work. Yeah, work, and obviously, is there something that you can do to obviously earn more money, to actually bring money into your house, to obviously then um, obviously provide your family with a better living. Yeah, because obviously, if you can earn more money, and bring more money into the house, this is only going to make your household better. Because I've had people say to me, money don't make you happy. And I always say to them, I'd sooner be unhappy with it than unhappy without it. It definitely has improved my life. There's been times in my life when I've had money. There's been times in my life when I've not. And I'm telling you, I was always felt better, always felt healthier and happier when I had it. I said that was the last thing. Just one more thing that I think that I need to mention, which I think probably is really important, and that is your own personal development. Yeah, I'm guessing you're watching this video because you're looking for a solution to your problem. You're looking for a way of, if you like, moving forward, which is great, because this is what I do. I watch YouTube videos. Don't think that you're watching me, that I don't watch other people. I do. I watch improvement, self-improvement videos all the time because I want to get better. I want to learn more. I want to be more educated, and this is the only way you're going to move forward. Yeah, if you can, if you can know more, learn more, and do more, and be more, right? Then you will become, as Jim Rohn, a famous speaker, very famous speaker. He's got loads of YouTube videos. If you can become better at all these different areas, better speaking, better at communicating, better at more knowledgeable in your job. You might be a salesman. You might be know more about how to sell. Anything that you can learn that's going to improve your mind, right, is going to make you more valuable. And if you want to earn more money, Jim Rohn said you need to offer more value to the marketplace. So you have to make yourself more valuable. And the only way you can do that, and it's going to take time, is to educate yourself. Yeah? If you're stuck in a job you don't want to be in, if you're doing something you don't really want to do, if you're living somewhere where you don't want to live, you take the average guy, you might have a bloke and like they're living in a little flat and it ain't where they want to be. Well, you can harp on and say it 1,000 times. This is not where I want. This is not where I want to be. This is not where I want to live. But what are you doing about it? Are you actually doing anything about it, or are you just saying to your partner, "Oh, I hope things get better. Oh, I wish we could get out of here." Do you know what I mean? I hear it all the time. Now, you hear people who are out of work, who are on the dole, who don't do nothing, and they're moaning because they're moaning that they haven't got enough money. And I think, well, you ain't got a lot of money. What are you doing to get yourself out of shit? I can't think any other way of putting it. What are you doing to physically dig yourself out of that hole? And if you ain't doing nothing, well, I'm sorry, but you deserve to stay in the hole because it obviously ain't bothering you, is it? If it was bothering you, you'd do something about it. You would train. You would retrain. I said to my daughter, she was working for a supermarket chain, and I think she gets about £7.50 or whatever the minimum wage is. And I was chatting to her the other day, and she was moaning about her, she took home about £700. And I said to her, that's not a lot of money, bub. I said, that's not. She said, yeah, I know. She said, I wish I could. She moans about it a little bit, even though she knows that she's still got a job. And I said to her, what are you moaning about? She said, well, it ain't. I said to her, no one's making you do that job. I said, no one's making you be a cashier. I said to her, she don't always like what I say to her, but I said to her, Daddy said to you, you could go to college and train to do something else where you'll earn £700 a week. But are you willing to do that? Are you willing to make that sacrifice? Or do you just want to keep on with your £700 a week? I said to her, you have to work 4 times longer than somebody else who's educated. I mean, she's a clever kid, and that's what even frustrates me even more. She's not stupid. She's good at maths. You tell her something, she picks it up. And I said to her, you could do whatever you want to do, but you've got to do it. Don't keep moaning. Don't keep moaning if you ain't got no money. I'd tell it to your face. I'd say to you, mate, you ain't got no money. What are you doing about it? What are you doing about it? What are you going to do when you turn this video off? Are you going to go and put Netflix on? Start watching telly? Or are you going to sit or are you going to sit and have a think about, this video or any other video you've watched? Are you going to think about your plan? Are you going to think about your goals? Are you going to think about how you're going to achieve what you want to achieve? Yeah? Because anything's possible. Obviously, every person, depending on their mental, their mental knowledge capacity, some people haven't got the mind to remember things like other people have. But most people can buy something for a pound and sell it for £2. Yeah, I've got a good friend of mine, and he would, if he was here, he'd tell you he can't read and write properly. He told me that. I didn't believe him when he told me. He said, "Cole," he said, "I can't read and write." He said, "I've never been able to read or write." I said, "Really?" He went, "No, but this bloke's always got money, and you know why? Because he'll see something for £50, and he'll think, oh, I can sell that for 80 quid." And he'll offer the geezer 30, end up buying it for 35 and selling it for 60. This bloke, he makes money all the time. Now, he's not educated in finance. He's what I call educated in life. Something they don't teach at schools. They don't teach you at school how to earn money. But I hope this video's helped you. I hope it's given you a little bit of a few things to think about. Think about, where you are, what debts you're in, how you can get out of it, moving forward in your life, your job. Can you learn more? And make a plan. Make a plan. And remember, every second you're whining and moaning about your situation is a second that you could be getting yourself out of it. Yeah? If you're spending 2 hours a day watching Game of Thrones, or watching Breaking Bad on telly, and I do this, I watch telly. But if you know you're spending more time than what you should be, and you could perhaps be doing like an hour a day personal development, moving yourself forward in your life, that's an hour well spent. Yeah, that's 1 hour of your day. You've got 24 hours in a day. Get up an hour earlier and do something with that 1 hour. Yeah, that 1 hour could 1 hour a day for the rest of your life. I promise you that will change your life, and it will only change your life in a positive direction. Thank you so much for watching my video. Sorry it's gone on a little bit. If you did watch to the end, I really appreciate it. Obviously it's a big subject. It's difficult to cover in a day, never mind 17 minutes, which is what this has been going on for. But yeah, thanks so much for taking the time to watch my video. Please, if you can, subscribe. It really helped me out. And if you can, please give me a thumbs up, share and like. Thank you so much, and I do hope to see you on another one of my videos. Thank you.